For this project, I'm going to be using a white ribbon knit fabric. I will also be using a corset top sewing pattern, which I found on Etsy and will have the link to in the description below. Now I have just cut out all the pattern pieces, and this is what they're looking like. This is what the back pattern pieces look like, which I've cut out these actually twice, once for the lining and then once with the main fabric. And what I'm going to be doing is pinning and sewing these pieces together, right sides together. And here are the front pattern pieces, which for these I'm also just going to pin them together and sew them. Then just so you know, for all these steps I'm doing the same thing for the lining fabric. So far, this is how my front panel's looking, and this is how my back panel's looking. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew them right sides together at the side seams. So far, this is what the top's looking like. I just pinned it at the shoulders, but I think it's looking really cute. And this is just the first layer. I haven't put the lining in yet. So now I have both of the top pieces made. Then I'm going to put one inside of the other with the right sides together and sew along the neckline, which right now the straps are still not together. However, I know I could do this now, but I think I want to try it on and then adjust the straps as I need them to be after I already have the two layers together. I'm not sure if that makes any sense though. So I just tried it on, and now I've pinned the straps in place where I would like them to be, and I made sure to have them right sides together. So now I have the straps sewn on, so I'm going to iron and pin this in place and make it look nice by doing a straight stitch along the neckline. Then I also think I'm going to align the seams and do straight stitches down all of these seams. So I have just stitched the neckline, and then now I pinned the seams together, and I'm going to just sew 2 rows down each seam. So now I have added the stitching, and I think I forgot to mention this before, but I'm going to be adding sleeves on this top, which those sleeves are just going to be self-drafting, so I think we're going to get started on that. And this is what the sleeve piece looks like. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pin the sleeve together, right sides together, and then pin it along the side seam and then sew the side seam. Now that I have the sleeve made, I'm going to put it inside the armhole opening. So now I've pinned the sleeve in the armhole, so I'm just going to sew around it. And this is what the top looks like now that the sleeves are on. So now I have just folded this piece of fabric almost in half, but not fully in half. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew it onto the edge of my top. And now I'm just going to sew this along the bottom edge. And once that's sewn on, I'm going to fold it over, then over again, and pin it in place along the seam, and then sew it down. Now the bottom is done, and all that's left to do is to hem the sleeves. And this is how the finished corset top looks. I'm very happy with the way it turned out, and this will be a great addition to my spring wardrobe. Thanks for watching this video, and if you liked it, please subscribe to see more like it. Bye!